What's up, guys? This is Jeremy Thiel
and Carey Kepler.
Ask us
all your questions. We have the answers. Let's go.
What? It's only getting realer and real here, guys. So, first question that we ask is, what do we do when we get stressed?
I do find peace in exercise. So you definitely can tell if I have not exercised. My husband will probably be like, have you worked out today? Actually, he doesn't even have to ask that. He knows if I haven't. So exercise is definitely something that I gravitate towards to de-stress myself, my body, my mind. It comes natural for me, and it definitely can cleanse all the chaos that I have kind of going up in there.
I think stress is something that we all experience, and we manage it, handle it differently. I would say the last 15 years professionally for me has been the pursuit of managing my own stress and helping others manage theirs. And I say recent as the last 5 years, getting into kind of hitting a rock bottom, physically, mentally, emotionally, and having to figure out how to reconstruct that drove me headfirst into really getting to the origins of stress management or resilience. That's the opposite, and that's the word we use is resilience, utilizing breath and other biohacking techniques to become resilient in my day-to-day life. And so I think that chemicals, hormones, is the agent that we can naturally influence through health and wellness and nutrition that we've spent a lot of time engineering and researching in ourselves and sharing with other individuals. And so making sure that we're producing good chemicals so we can be alert, positive, and aware. So I think that's one thing we dive into.
Well, exercise does that.
Yeah,
right?
that's what exercise does. And so that's why I think I've been addicted to it my whole life, is just the feel-good hormones. And then you have breath that can calm down. So breathing is also my next go-to to short, 4-second inhales through the nose, exhale, longer 6 to 8 seconds to reset the nervous system and really getting into the autonomic nervous system, fight or flight, rest and recover. And then really for me also electric PEMF, pulse electromagnetic field. This is something that is a big go-to for me that I use every single day to help manage my overall body's current. So that's some high level stuff.
If you don't have access to a pulse machine like you do, what can other people do to take advantage of that?
So there's a few key elements, and number one is breath. And so you want to have a minimum of a 5-minute breath cycle commitment to reset your nervous system. Second is access to water, be it your shower or natural springs, ocean. Water is, the more you dive into the understanding of water and what it does for your electrical system of your body, it really helps to reset that. That can also be in cold exposure, hot exposure, saunas. The more natural, the better, but showers, all those access points.
Yeah, and then just going out, lay under a tree, take your shoes off, walk barefoot in the grass. Like Jeremy said, natural water sources, creeks, running and flowing water, rivers, lakes, any of that, but just taking a moment and being out in nature in general, that is you with the natural current getting that pulse electromagnetic field.
So getting into cold water in Austin, like Barton Springs, but finding a local spring, getting out into nature in the park, what is called foresting, going out into nature, being in forest. There's a lot of science showing that the air and the release from the chemicals from trees can calm the body and all that. So there's now, what is amazing is that a lot of woo-woo or hippie stuff here in Austin is now being proven through science. Again, breathing, water, hot, cold showers. And then the next thing from stress is food. And the impact of alcohol and sugar on the body and the roller coaster effect, because those two are things that people go to in stress. They go to sugar, they go to alcohol, which will actually cause a roller coaster effect that can also damper and cause a state of depression. And so we just want to be aware of it. I'm not saying that sugar and alcohol are bad, but you need to manage that in a proper way so you don't actually increase the physical stress of the body. I actually want to eat or drink when I'm in a positive state to celebrate versus being low and coming into those. So manage and think about when you engage in those types of substances, because sugar and alcohol are potent and powerful. Biggest lessons you want to pass to your children, your kids?
I think one of the biggest things that I believe is that you can do whatever you want, man. Whatever you want. If you think about it and you want to do it, then let's get to it, right? So I really want to expose them to a different adventures, if you will, in life and opportunities. So that's my job, to kind of expose them to these things and let them kind of seek out what they kind of gravitate towards. But I think letting them know that they can do whatever they want and have whatever they want by working hard. I think that's a big one. You got to work hard, man. Nothing is given to you. Nothing's handed out. So respect work and then putting it in the effort to do it. Research and understanding. So it's all right there. We have our fingertips, and the kids, now they're on their phone. They can Google, they can look up and research pretty much whatever they want and find out and learn more. So that's number one. It's like do and dream big and go get it. And let me help facilitate that by kind of exposing them to different opportunities.
I think for me and our children is living by example, the lifestyle. So we always go back to lifestyle. How are me and Lisa living? And what are we doing? And how are we bringing our energy into the environment that they are involved in? So I know that we create the culture our children are in. And so we've always been like a champion mindset, a champion spirit, cultivating champion children in a way that they have the ethos, the ethics, and the virtues that will bring goodness to humanity. And but for me right now, especially in this time that we're in with a lot of different stress coming at us, is adventure and curiosity. And so my son is super into fishing right now. And I'm like, that's all he wants to do is fish. And I'm all about that from the sense of the adventure and the curiosity of fish and putting hooks and bait and tackle and how you do it and what happens to fish, why we throw them back, and then celebrating his excitement towards that, and the same with my daughter in the sense of what it is that she wants to do and encouraging that curiosity and adventure, because I think that's really important. And if that can be dropped into them and caught at an early age, not taught but caught, then I think that will go through. And then the hard work and all that, I want to be also caught from mom and example. And so then we put them in environments to work hard and show them that this is how we do it. And one key word we do a lot is practice. We talk about practice because my son is in the nature of like, oh, I already know how to bike ride. I already know how to fish. I already know how to. And I just have been, for probably the last 4 years, just saying the word practice, practice, practice. Because I believe, repetition is the mother of all skill. And so practice is very important. And so that's what we do. We practice and let them fail and keep going and know that practice is how we're going to get to where we want to go. So,
well, guys, I hope that you're inspired and ready to take on the world today.
For sure, guys. Only through our troubles and hardships have we seeked out knowledge on stress, and seeking self-development, personal growth, have we been able to teach these to our children. I think that's what we're committed to. So we're also in development, and we're never ending.
Always learning, guys. We're always learning.
All right, guys, thank you for that Ask Jeremy and Carey show. Guys, keep the questions coming. We love to share insights and hope that our personal experiences help you.
Awesome, guys. Thanks.
One comes around one today. They don't see things the same.